This sounds impossible, almost like a concept from the future rather than reality. A city without visible police, no patrol cars moving through the streets, no officers standing on corners, and no constant reminders of law enforcement. It feels risky at first thought, even dangerous. Yet, there are places where police presence is minimal and, surprisingly, crime remains extremely low. People walk freely at any hour, businesses operate without fear, and daily life continues smoothly. This creates a powerful mystery. How can a city function safely without constant law enforcement? What hidden systems are keeping everything under control? In most cities around the world, police play a central role in maintaining order. They respond to emergencies, enforce laws, and act as a visible symbol of security. Their presence alone often deters crime. Without them, many assume chaos would quickly take over. But in some unique places, the system operates differently. Instead of reacting to crime after it happens, these cities focus on preventing it before it even begins. This shift in strategy changes everything. Safety is not about force or control, but about creating an environment where crime simply struggles to exist. One of the strongest foundations of these cities is community trust. People are more connected to each other, and there is a shared sense of responsibility. Neighbors know one another, and social bonds are stronger. This creates an environment where unusual behavior is quickly noticed. It is not about surveillance alone, but about awareness. When people feel responsible for their surroundings, they naturally act in ways that maintain order. Crime becomes less appealing because the community itself acts as a soft but powerful control system, reducing the need for external enforcement. Another major factor is the use of advanced technology. Instead of relying on physical police presence, these cities use smart systems to monitor and manage safety. Cameras, sensors, and artificial intelligence quietly observe public spaces. These systems are not just recording. They are analyzing patterns and detecting unusual behavior in real time. This allows authorities to respond quickly when something seems off. The key difference is that enforcement becomes invisible. People do not see police, but the system is always active in the background, ensuring safety without disruption. Strict laws and fast consequences also play a critical role. Even if police are not visible, the system itself is highly efficient. Violations are detected quickly, and penalties are enforced without delay. This creates a strong psychological effect. People understand that breaking rules will lead to immediate consequences. There is no room for delay or escape. This certainty acts as a powerful deterrent. Instead of fearing police, individuals respect the system itself. This changes behavior on a deeper level and reduces the likelihood of crime occurring. Urban design is another powerful tool that supports safety. Cities are planned in a way that naturally discourages crime. Streets are well lit, open spaces are visible, and hidden areas are minimized. When environments are designed thoughtfully, opportunities for crime decrease significantly. Visibility alone can prevent many incidents. People feel safer in open, organized spaces. This design philosophy reduces the need for heavy policing because the city itself becomes a protective system. It is a subtle but highly effective way to maintain order without force. Economic stability also plays a huge role in reducing crime. When people have access to jobs, resources, and opportunities, they are less likely to engage in illegal activities. Financial security reduces desperation, which is often a root cause of crime. In these cities, strong economies support stable societies. People focus on growth and productivity instead of survival. This creates a positive cycle where economic strength leads to social stability, and social stability further strengthens safety. It shows that safety is not just about enforcement, but also about opportunity. Education is another key element in this system. From a young age, people are taught discipline, responsibility, and respect for rules. This shapes their behavior long before they enter society as adults. Education does not just provide knowledge, it builds character. When individuals understand the importance of order and cooperation, they naturally contribute to a safer environment. This reduces the need for external control. A well-educated population makes better decisions, and this directly impacts the overall safety of a city. Efficient public services also replace many traditional roles of police. Emergency systems are fast, responsive, and reliable. Whether it is medical assistance, fire response, or crisis management, help is always available when needed. This builds trust in the system. People feel secure knowing that support is just a call away. It reduces panic and uncertainty. When systems work smoothly, there is less need for visible enforcement. The focus shifts from control to support, creating a more balanced and effective approach to safety. Cultural values play a deep and often underestimated role in maintaining order. In some societies, respect for rules and harmony is strongly embedded in daily life. People follow laws not just out of fear, but because they believe it is the right thing to do. This internal motivation is far more powerful than external enforcement. It creates a culture of responsibility and discipline. When values align with rules, maintaining order becomes natural. This reduces the need for constant policing and strengthens the overall system. Technology continues to evolve, pushing safety systems even further. Artificial intelligence can now predict potential risks by analyzing data patterns. It can identify areas where incidents are more likely to occur and help prevent them in advance. This shifts the focus entirely from reaction to prevention. Instead of waiting for crime to happen, systems act before it even begins. This level of prediction creates a new standard of safety. It makes cities more secure while keeping enforcement almost invisible to the public. However, this model is not without its challenges. One of the biggest concerns is privacy. Constant monitoring, even if it improves safety, raises serious questions about personal freedom. People may feel uncomfortable knowing that they are always being observed. Balancing security and privacy becomes a difficult task. Too much control can feel restrictive, while too little can reduce effectiveness. Finding the right balance is one of the biggest challenges in creating such systems. It requires careful planning and ethical consideration. Another limitation is that not every city can adopt this model easily. Different cultures, economies, and social structures affect how well such systems can work. What succeeds in one place may not succeed in another. Each city has unique challenges and needs. Implementing such a system requires deep understanding and adaptation. It is not a one-size-fits-all solution. Success depends on how well the system aligns with the local environment and the people living within it. Despite these challenges, these cities offer valuable lessons. They show that safety does not always require heavy policing. Alternative systems can be just as effective, if not more. By focusing on prevention, trust, and smart design, cities can create safer environments in new ways. This challenges traditional thinking about law enforcement. It opens the door to new possibilities and encourages innovation. It proves that safety can be achieved through multiple approaches, not just one. The idea of a city without visible police still feels unusual. It goes against everything most people are used to seeing. But these examples prove that it is not only possible but already happening. It forces us to rethink what safety really means. Is it about visible authority, or about systems that quietly maintain order? This shift in perspective changes how we view security. It shows that the future may look very different from what we expect today. In some of these places, the most surprising part is how normal everything feels. People go about their daily lives without constantly thinking about crime. It is not a major concern in their routine. This level of safety feels almost unreal to outsiders. It creates a sense of calm and freedom that is hard to imagine in many parts of the world. When safety becomes invisible, it becomes a natural part of life rather than something enforced. This raises an important question about the future. Do we really need more police, or do we need better systems? The answer may not be simple. It depends on how societies choose to evolve. Technology, culture, and policy all play a role in shaping this future. What is clear is that traditional methods are no longer the only option. New approaches are emerging, and they are proving to be effective in ways we did not expect. The future of safety is clearly changing. As technology advances and societies evolve, new models of maintaining order will continue to develop. Cities may rely less on visible enforcement and more on intelligent systems and strong communities. This transformation is already beginning. It is not a distant idea anymore. It is a growing reality that is reshaping how we think about security and control in modern life. What once seemed impossible is slowly becoming possible. Cities without heavy police presence are not just ideas. They are working examples of a different approach. They challenge long-held beliefs and open new discussions about safety. As the world continues to change, these systems may become more common. The question is not whether this model can work, but how far it can go in redefining the future of urban life.